Hello and welcome to a tour of my Big Brother US house. If you like this house and you want to download it and play in it, you can find it on the gallery with some of my other creations, like my casts from some of my past seasons and some of my other lots. You can find it on the gallery under CXMBEAN, Cambean. So yes, this is my Big Brother US house. I decided to go for a decades theme. A couple disclaimers. There are a few pieces of CC that you'll see in this video, specifically some workout equipment. Obviously, there's no CC on the gallery version. There is a lot of packs. I will say that. I didn't want to give myself a restriction because I spent so many hours, and I've spent so much money on these packs, so I'm going to use them. But if you want to see which packs there are, you can find it on the gallery, or you can pause if you know these icons by heart for whatever reason. But yes, like I said, I decided to go for a decades theme. First, I'll show you the exterior of the house. Pretty simple, just looks like... I will fix that. Pretty simple. It just looks like any studio lot ever. I tried to make it look as nice as possible, but I was really obviously concerned about the inside of the house. And it's pretty hard to build a house where you can't really use actual windows, and you have to, if anything, use these little spy window things. But the first thing I'll show you will be the stage. This is something that I didn't have in my Big Brother penthouse that I posted, so I was very excited to put this in because it just brings the realism to a 10. I'm such a super fan of the show. I've seen every North American season probably 2 or 3 times. So if you ever want to chat Big Brother with me, I'm always here. You can find me on Twitter under either CXMBean or CVMBean. So this is the stage area. Now for this, my favorite era of Big Brother is the 2010s and in the late 2000s. So I decided to kind of go for that theme. You have like a little jury area over here. Obviously your entrance to the house. Down here, I'll get a better angle. You have the stage where you can do your little exit interviews. It's very gorgeous. I even have a mummified Miss Julie Chen right here because, you know, I had to take her job as the host of the season. You have some audience seating, kind of looks something like you'd see on the show. And if you did actual seating, there's some benches up here. I also included a host apartment, because my sim will be living here along with all of my house guests for the entire season. So this is kind of just my style. It has everything that your host would need to live up here alone other than friends. And obviously your host would be able to... They'd have to teleport out of here, but they could go out and do whatever they wanted, in theory, like Julie could. This is the kitchen. Got a little washer dryer here. Got a nice little living space. There is a TV. I don't know why you can't see it. A bed. Pretty simple, pretty compact. But you have everything you need other than social interaction to survive in here. Nice little bathroom. All right, let's get into the meat. Let's get into what y'all came for, the actual house. So as on the show... You'd kind of walk through you walk down these little steps, this little transitional area from the stage to the house, and welcome to the Big Brother house. This main space, I kind of just wanted it to be a little more modern, very colorful, because that's just my style. The large spaces are hard to do. The smaller rooms were a lot easier. So forgive the lack of a theme in a bit on this section of the house. What should we look at first? Let's start over here. So this is the living space. This is where, you know, your house guests will chill, cast their votes to evict, all of that. I love this little wall that I did. I am not the best builder, but I am a decent builder, and I'm a perfectionist. So about 3 weeks later, this house is done. All right, let's go into the diary room. So the diary room is future themed. Very, very exciting stuff. This is where your house guests will come to, you know, cast their votes to evict, talk to America, talk to the producers in theory, and all that good jazz. So that's what this looks like. Pretty small little room. We'll go over here. Now, you're wondering, you know, what is that smoke or that fog or whatever? So this is the have-not room, and to me, there's nothing worse than, you know, just the idea of death, getting stuck in the concept of death for hours and hours on end. But yeah, so Sims in the have not room in this house will have to sleep in coffins. Obviously, the walls and the floor are dirt. You can see the grass above. You just wanna go back to the world, but no, you're gone. So yeah, this is what that room looks like. The lovely have-not room. Now in here, this is the storage room on the show, but I didn't really see much of a point for that, so I decided to make a 90s themed creativity space, mostly music. Kind of got like a grungy, your mom's basement sort of vibe about it. A little bit of like, I don't know, club vibes. I don't know. I don't go to many clubs. I'm here playing Sims. But yeah, this is what that looks like. Lots of stuff to do in here. Of course, DJ, dance, sing, play guitar, violin, got some darts. Awesome. All right. And here we have the first of the bedrooms. This is the 70s kind of like flower child themed room. Kind of see what that looks like. The bedrooms are pretty simple because I just had to put a lot of beds in here, but I tried to decorate everything to the best of my ability. So this is what that looks like. We can get to another bedroom. I should have went in chronological order, but you know. This is the 80s bedroom. I kind of imagine like an 80s, like a teen girl in the 80s that lived at her grandma's house. So this is what that looks like. Actually, this room was hard, but I really enjoy it, even for as tacky as it is. I love it. The last bedroom on the bottom floor, for the house guests anyway, is the 60s kind of like Art Deco hotel themed room. I love this room. This is only the most simple of the rooms, but it's very, very classy. I can see the mastermind of the season sleeping in here for sure. You know, you always gotta have a character like that, and they would be sleeping in there. Let's go to the other side of the house. Alright, here we have the classic memory wall. If you wanted to swap out these frames for like actual pictures, then you could definitely do that. But that's the memory wall. We have, you know, the dining table where you would be nominated for eviction potentially, or hopefully not. And of course, eat your meals. Here's the kitchen. Pretty simple, very classic BB style. You got this staircase. We don't have a spiral staircase, so I made do. And I think it fits in pretty nice. You can see the backyard. We'll go out there in a second. Now in this house, it's hard for you to keep up with 17 Sims and their messes, so I have to have a butler when I play. So there's a little hidden butler's room in here that's pretty miserable, but you wouldn't be able to see it from the top down. Here we have a logic space. I think a gym or something would normally be here, or like another lounge area. But I decided to make this like an late 1800s, early 1900s themed kind of library. Think like maybe Titanic era. Lots to do in here. I love this room. Here we have the bathroom, a classic Big Brother hangout space. I went for a 50s theme, and I love this bathroom. Now in this bathroom, I also have a talking toilet in here. There is only one toilet in the house, just like on the show, so quite unfortunate. But we have a talking toilet because currently, in real time, I'm going through the Felicia situation on Big Brother 25, where she's kind of being, you know, left out of things, and people aren't really talking to her, and, you know, Cirie just went home, so very depressing stuff. So if only Felicia had a talking toilet to be best friends with, because, ooh, I'm not even going to get into those three. But yeah, so that is the bottom floor. Let's go out to the backyard real quick. Classic, like 2010s Big Brother backyard. Have a little chill area where you can sit, maybe have a cigarette. You can swim in the pool, obviously. You got a hot tub, some workout equipment. There is other workout equipment that's not CC in the gallery version. So, yeah, there's that. Little washer dryer area. Let's go upstairs to the loft now. Oh, what's a good angle for this, Lord? Alright, not that one. That'll work. Okay, so this is the loft space. Just got a lot of like sitting areas. You can see that's the HOH room. We'll go in there in a second. Have a little lounge space like they have on the show. Foosball table, a bar, some game tables, little hookah, just stuff to do. You can also see into the living room from up here and into the kitchen if you want to spy on people. Oh, Lord. Alright, if I can get this camera together. So, and this is completely optional, you don't have to play with this, but I have 2 opposite twin sisters playing in my next season, so I decided to create a secret twin twist room where they could switch out like Liz and Julia and Adria and Natalie did on the show. One of them is very hyper femme, one of them is a little bit more of like a guy's girl. So you can see it split right down the middle. Just enough stuff where, you know, they can live in here and have everything that they need. Except for like a washer dryer, but you know, one of them can leave the room and do the clothes. We also have a competition space, and then our last space will be the HOH room. This is the competition space. It's pretty standard, pretty blank compared to everything else, because I'm always going to be switching out stuff when I am playing. Like when I'm playing my actual seasons, I'll always be changing stuff in here. So I didn't want to do too much. Finally, we have another kind of modern themed HOH room. Now this has a little more than you would on the show, but I wanted it to be that if you were HOH and you wanted to lock yourself in here all week, that you could. You know, once again with the exception of laundry. So you got a nice little kitchen. Got the HOH bed, the coveted HOH bed. And we got this nice little living space. Here's another TV that's in here. There's one in here and one in the twin twist room. You know, you just kind of got to play pretend a little bit. Pretend that they're watching the cameras or like some movies that Big Brother gave them or something. But you know, these just felt necessary. And finally, the HOH bathroom. Honestly, kind of a copy paste of the twin twist bathroom. But I just like this kind of modern bathroom style for both rooms. So yeah, anyways, forgive me for rambling and babbling and being an anxious little mess, but I hope y'all enjoy this house so much. Like I said, please, if you use it or you download any of my Sims and you enjoy them, anything, please tag me, just because, you know, I love playing in these houses, and I'd love to see you enjoy it as well. So anyway, thank you for watching. You can find it on the gallery under CXM Bean. And I will talk to y'all later, maybe. All right, bye-bye.